that's my mom.
Yeah.
Of everything, like around.
Yeah. And Misty, that was your mom, right?
Yeah, that's my mom.
Yeah. So talk to us about your mom, like what type of person she was, because just by me doing my research, I see she was well loved, man. Like people really fucked with her.
What a nigga post, you can't top a nigga fucking your mama, boy. That's real. Now, if a nigga fuck your bitch, you gonna wanna beat your bitch ass, ain't it? So go beat your mama.
At a shopping center in Miami Gardens.
Police confirming to NBC6 a woman is now dead. Chopper 6 flying over the scene earlier today, and you can see a woman distraught and crying with police there.
Why a month later her sisters are now turning to 7 Investigates. This is video from the first day of school as 39-year-old Misty Hopkins led kids in like the Pied Piper.
She's like your biggest support system. Like
March of 2021. New this morning, police making an arrest in connection to a homicide case that happened in March of 2021. This is 27-year-old James Hardwick. He's charged with first-degree murder and conspiracy to commit murder. Police responded to reports of a shooting at the Clearview Business Center and found 39-year-old Misty Hopkins.
So, YouTube family, in a situation where people are going viral because they found out about the one we already knew in Broward County, known as HMT Trey. He's from Liberia, aka Hollywood in Broward County, Florida. And the world is just getting introduced to him because of the words of Syko Bob in a video that showed Syko Bob at Florida Mall uttering out the words, you know, I put your mama up there. You feel me? So it got people to doing their investigations or whatever. So I'm going to do it the right way since I'm a Broward County representative. Now, the beautiful woman known as Misty, she lost her life, unfortunately. Now, she's a South Florida woman shot and killed in broad daylight in Miami Gardens. And they were trying to find who did it. What was the motive? What was the situation that made her take her life? Now, there's ongoing things, so let's start with the news the right way, because this is coming in time for the same news when Syko Bob mom got killed the same way.
After a woman was found dead inside a van. On to a deadly discovery after a woman was found dead inside a van in Fort Lauderdale.
The back windows of the van appeared to be shot out. Local 10 News reporter Ian Margle is live with the latest on this investigation. Ian.
Things in this Fort Lauderdale neighborhood really quiet now, but last night this was a very busy scene, and I've spoken with family members of this victim. They tell me they are absolutely heartbroken today. Let's take you back to that scene last night, right around 6 p.m.
At a shopping center in Miami Gardens.
Police confirming to NBC6 a woman is now dead. Chopper 6 flying over the scene earlier today, and you can see a woman distraught and crying with police there.
NBC6's Amanda Placencia is live in Miami Gardens. And Amanda, what do you know about what may have happened?
Well, Juwan, what we know right now is that this shooting happened outside of a busy shopping plaza, leaving business owners and customers terrified, and police confirming that one woman was killed in this incident. And let me show you what's happening now. The medical examiner just arrived here on scene. We've also seen crime scene investigators blocking off this area as they continue to collect evidence and interview witnesses in the area. This shooting happened in the middle of the day around 12:30 this afternoon. This is along Northwest 27th Avenue and 173rd Terrace in Miami Gardens. We saw a body covered with a tarp on the ground of the second floor hallway in this shopping plaza. Another woman was also distraught as she was collapsed on the ground in grief. We've seen loved ones understandably in anguish over this fatal shooting, and we don't know which business this happened in front of or whether it was a customer or an employee who was killed. We're waiting on police for that information, but the person's name has not been released. We also saw that Miami-Dade fire.
Now, I personally feel you can't tie it in and say Syko Bob is the one who got HMT's Trey's mom killed. You know what I mean? Because the situation is they got the man who did it. It's just they believe it was a string of people in cahoots with each other, but they got at least one dude by the name of James Hardwick. Let's listen to James Hardwick arrest report on the news.
March of 2021. New this morning, police making an arrest in connection to a homicide case that happened in March of 2021. This is 27-year-old James Hardwick. He's charged with first-degree murder and conspiracy to commit murder. Police responded to reports of a shooting at the Clearview Business Center and found 39-year-old Misty Hopkins dead. She was the owner of a hair removal business on the second floor. All of this happening near Northwest 173rd Street and 27th Avenue. Miami Gardens police say Hardwick is one of the co-conspirators in connection to the homicide. The motive remains unknown. March of
Now, you seen that situation and they had more highlights for it, and I'm gonna play that as well. But let's go to HMT Trey speaking to Dirty Glove about his mom and the passing of her being killed.
That was your mom, right?
Yeah, that's my mom.
Yeah.
Of everything like around.
Yeah. And Misty, that was your mom, right?
Yeah, that's my mom.
Yeah. So talk to us about your mom, like what type of person she was, because just by me doing my research, I see she was well loved, man. Like people really fucked with her.
Oh yeah. She's a very very caring person. Like she with you, she one of those like yeah, she gonna rock behind you. She ain't halfway. She with you. My old girl was a gangster dude, like, but she was a real smart, intelligent gangster dude. Yeah, she was.
You just dropped the crip.
So when you're looking at HMT Trey feeling like this situation, and he's from Liberia, Hollywood, a lot of people tried to tie Syko Bob with another situation where he was talking about smashing one of the ops' moms, you know, and people thought it was HMT's mom, but I think he was referring to Liberia Sig, but I'll just play it for y'all.
What a nigga post, you can't top a nigga fucking your mama, boy. That's real. Now, if a nigga fuck your bitch, you gonna wanna beat your bitch ass, ain't it? So go beat your mama ass. You feel me? If your bitch fucking a nigga you don't like, y'all go beat that bitch ass, all you niggas. But if a nigga fuck your mama and your mama don't like, and you don't like that nigga, go beat that whole ass, dog. A nigga can go fuck a bitch, baby mama, old lady, whatever. You can't top a nigga fucking your mama. I don't care what a nigga post, you can't top a nigga fucking your mama, boy. That's
Now, as disrespectful as that situation was, you see the back and forths are relating to moms and beefs like that, personalities is going on, and it makes it kind of disheartening because the same thing would happen to Syko Bob's mom. She died the same way as Misty Hopkins, and unfortunately, Mrs. Dorothy Smart lost her life in a sad way.
We're following breaking news out of right now. We're following breaking news out of Fort Lauderdale. That's where a woman has been shot and killed.
Kim Wynn joins us now from the scene with a look at what's happening.
Well, tonight the search is on for the person who shot and killed a woman. Much of the attention right now seems to be in front of this home near the corner of Northwest 30th Way and Northwest 21st Street, where we're seeing a gray van on a tow truck right now. Police have most of the area roped off. You can see several police SUVs out here, detectives walking around processing the area. Now, this is what things look like when we first got out here. You can see several evidence markers.
So people are basically tying the two situations together, and you know, they're trying to make it make sense with that. I say this is still just he say she say. Cops can't use my video for anything to incriminate anybody because it's just things that's publicly out there and we're talking about. It's not like folks don't know what's going on as far as people who don't like each other, but people are tying the beefs connected, the moms dying to that. Like I said, when you're hurt and someone is talking ish towards your way, a lot of things are going to be in the picture, and unfortunately we're losing beautiful women like this lady here. You know what I'm saying? Misty, who seems like a great personality, great person, and I'm hearing great things. And we're also losing the beautiful mother of Syko Bob, Miss Dorothy Smart, who brought a good personality, because one of her friends joined our live stream earlier today and they spoke great things about Dee, aka Dorothy Smart. So it's a lot going on. We should have never lost Dorothy Smart, and we should have never lost Misty Hopkins. And unfortunately, these streets are loyal to nobody, and it just only brings pain and more pain, and after more pain over again. Look, my heart goes out to Syko Bob moms and families. My heart also goes out to HMT Trey's family. You know, everybody involved. I don't pick no sides. I'm non-biased in this. I just care about everybody involved in the situation. It just seems very sad. It seems senseless, and you don't want it to be the way that folks want it to be, like, you know what I mean? So in a long way, I guess it's time to think deep and understand these things is destroying all of us. There is no rescue for anybody when you can make your own accountability and your own decisions not to cause a havoc action that's gonna bring a bad reaction. And I personally feel like that, but nobody wants to hear you preach when you lost someone you love. No one cares about all that, because at the end of the day, people are gonna just feel their own ways, their own vibration towards it, and they're gonna do anything they gotta do to get their closure. So I'm only gonna talk from a sense of reality that I want to see all these people make it. I want to see all these people reach the top level of life without falling down faster and faster again. You dig what I'm saying? So it's just 2 + 2 don't always equal 4. It can equal the greater of 100. So you could get all your total package of attributes of being God's gift to earth if you just understand patience is the key to everything. But the hurt sometimes is the root of all evil, because if we don't know how to handle pain, we only bring more pain, not just on other people, but on thyself. You know what I mean? And the understanding of the situation, man, it might not even be an understanding. It just might be an action of good, not an action of evil. But who can you decide is the evil one or the good one, when it's everybody who's hurt out here and just hurting each other? So in the long run, I think it's going to continue a cycle, but we got to be the better persons and speak on the great things about both sides and not instigate, therefore bringing more pain. So what I do on this platform, I just speak on the greatness of all the people involved. Ladies and gentlemen, this was recorded with the Fair Use Act. I'm DJ Bless One, the best one. Love your family, love your kids. Stay blessed.